Yeah, what up, Len here. Today we're doing a little chat about how to deal with suppliers. Sometimes suppliers can be good suppliers, sometimes suppliers can be a pain in the ass. um, Sometimes you call a supplier and you get a wicked surprise on the other end of the phone, like just recently happened to me this week. So, first and foremost, when you're dealing with suppliers, just remember that they're normal human beings like the rest of us. They're in business to sell more product. It's in their best interest to work with you. And generally, when you're calling, making a telephone call to a supplier or dealing with a supplier, it's sort of like a job interview, right? It's yours to lose. So you go into it with a positive mindset that this is beneficial for both of us, and you'd be surprised what comes out of it. So, kind of an example of a good a good scenario, something exciting that happens with suppliers. You call them on the phone and you talk to them and you get to know them, you build some rapport. Something really cool might come out of it, like, you might call for a drop shipping account and end up as the exclusive distributor for an entire country or territory. I just had this happen to me the other day, and I was like, "This is this is insane. I never even thought that this would be possible." It just goes to show you that drop shipping is a real business. These folks want to sell products. They want to partner with people who are successful, who are motivated, who are driven. On the flip side, sometimes you have a supplier that, well, I said earlier, is a pain in the ass. Maybe I don't mean it like in such a negative way, as much as I do just difficult to work with. On one of my stores, I had gotten approved by the supplier, and just about right after being approved, they stopped answering my phone calls, stopped answering my emails, and this went on for almost a month. And I had customers looking for updates on their order shipments, and customers wanting this, that, and the other thing. Just general customer service questions about the products. And obviously, they were new to me, so I had questions I needed to ask the supplier as well. So it was about a month that went by, and I never heard from this guy. And I was like, I can't wait any longer. I have to figure this out. I have to get this stuff answered. So what I did was I just called like the general 800 phone number and kind of went around my contact and just started dealing with other people in the company. And why I'm telling you this is because it turns out the guy, the contact, my original contact, got upset with me for going around him and wrote me an email saying I'd really appreciate it if you stopped communicating with those people. And so I had to nicely but gently, or I should say nicely and firmly, send a message back saying, "Listen, guy, I've got a business to run here. I have angry customers that need questions that they've been waiting on you. In your absence, you weren't around. I couldn't just sit around waiting, a month to get answers for these customers. So yeah, I had to go around you." And that's just the way it is. I have a business to run. If you're not there, I have to deal with somebody else. So sometimes you have good suppliers, sometimes you have bad suppliers. That one particular supplier did, since that incident where I started going around him, almost immediately, almost overnight, became hyper responsive. So I was firm. I was respectful, but also informed them. Listen, man, I have a business to run, and that's exactly my point here. Is you have a business to run. So whether the supplier is good or the supplier is bad, treat them with respect, but be firm. Okay, you can't be sitting around waiting forever and ever, days, weeks, whatever it is, for these people to answer you, to get you the files that you need, whatever it is. All right, you have to follow up with them and just run your business. Okay. So, most of the times suppliers are really easy to get along with, right? They set you up for an account, they give you the files that you need, and then you just forward them your orders and go from there. So, but be open-minded when you call a supplier. You never know what's going to happen. Like I said earlier in this video, you might end up having the supplier pitch you on becoming a partner to become a distributor for their product, in an exclusive territory or an exclusive country. So anything is possible. But yeah, those are sort of my tips for dealing with suppliers on a daily basis. Phone calls are always good. Emails tend to be better this day and age, but every now and then, pick up that phone, get in touch with your supplier, keep up that rapport, keep up that relationship. Figure out, just have a conversation. How's your day? How's your family? What's new? Those kinds of things. It's just like being a friend with this person, because it could be the most profitable friendship you ever have. So that's it. That's all I've got for today. This is Len with EcomFire, and I will talk to you another day. Okay, cheerio.